Twin Cities up and Adam. I'm Jack Tomczak. That's Andrew Lee.
Yep.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah, thanks, Obama.
For giving us Andrew Lee. Jeez.
I didn't
Thanks,
know
Obama.
I don't know that
there was
Obama
any
had
correlation
anything to
or
do with that.
anything there, but thank you.
If he had a son, it wouldn't look like me.
No.
You don't know that for sure.
No, I don't. You're right.
The show, as always, produced by Lump.
Like, are you a scientist?
Well,
No.
it might start out looking like you. Bald. Cuddly.
Chubby.
Yeah.
Chubby.
Bit of a beard. Like all babies. On the show today, we're going to talk with one of my favorite people at 7 o'clock, Howard Root with Vascular Solutions. We talked with Howard a few times over the last few years, but most recently, about a month ago, about his legal problem with the federal government. Howard makes products, and the federal government tries to put him in jail. That's basically it.
Yeah.
And he's asked for his U.S. Senator, Amy Klobuchar, to step in and assist. And she, because she represents all people of Minnesota, not just the Democrats, not just the people who agree with her, all people of Minnesota, has decided to ignore Howard.
That's basically what he's gotten.
Yeah, it's cost him $20 million in lawyers' fees and stuff to defend himself against the federal government for his medical device company, a salesperson, saying something about his product that company sells that was completely true and legal. $20 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
So you think maybe the person you pay to advocate for you with the federal government would return an email or a phone call or something?
If that's not an example of government just gone wild, I don't know what is.
Speaking of.
Hey, how about that segue?
Yeah. We ruin all of our segues by saying, look at this segue!
Hey, everybody, look what we just did.
We will talk with
We made
Kristen
a segue.
Tate, but her book,
Radio
Government
professionals.
Gone Wild.
Yeah, the libertarian chick, Kristen Tate.
Woo!
Government gone
Your turn.
wild.
Your turn.
Woo!
Lump,
I refuse to be objectified.
but you are not going to like this next step in the Gone Wild process. Then
I
at 8
had no
o'clock.
idea that Lump had such an aversion to going woo.
Yeah, it's like
I
that's
tried to get her to do it in the promo yesterday. We
has
spent
done-
like 10 minutes.
I put my foot
discussing,
down.
like, no, your line is woo. That's your line. Like, no, I am not going to do that.
But it wasn't because I didn't want to be objectified. It was
That's
because
what you said over and over and over.
No, she said subjected to, and I pointed out, no, we were objectifying her. And there's a difference.
Yeah, he did correct me.
Yes.
I just thought that it would be funnier if one of you two middle-aged men gone wild.
And that's your
I
job.
only see one middle-aged man.
That's your job.
I
to
don't understand.
Tell us what's funny.
Yeah, because you'd know,
Yes.
young person.
I'm not saying that.
I'm not going to do that. Yes and no. Then 8 o'clock, we'll get into the election news bag, all kinds of presidential political stories that we can talk about, and that's your opportunity then to call in. And you had better call in because I moved everything around today
For you
to call in
for
at
you
8
to
o'clock.
call in the 8 o'clock hour. Yeah, we're gonna move the election news back into the 8 o'clock hour. We wanted to give it some extra time because there is a ton of news today. Yesterday, a lot happened yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We had Cruz announcing his running mate in a very unorthodox move before he's even secured the nomination. He's not even considered the front runner for the nomination, and he's announced his running mate. We had Trump give a major foreign policy speech yesterday. Sanders made some news yesterday, so a ton of election news in the 8 o'clock hour, and plenty of opportunity for you to call in and share your opinions with us.
All right, yesterday we did the show from Camp Ripley up in Camp Ripley.
Name of the town.
Yeah. Camp Ripley, USA.
My wife asked me, "Where is Camp Ripley?" And I was like, "Up. It's like northwest." Well,
Yeah.
what's it near? Brainerd?
Little Falls. Little Falls is a good answer for that, but it's still a bit beyond there. They should put on the Camp Ripley sign, 15 minutes further away than you think it is. It's not as bad as Rochester, which is an hour further than you think it is, but Camp Ripley is kind of a hike to get up there. Cool event. That was fun.
Yeah.
We didn't get the full event because we drove up later on in the day instead of taking a helicopter up because of the wind. We left poor Lump here by herself. I was going to ask how things went by herself, but Lump,
Yes.
how was yesterday sitting in a room by yourself for 3 hours?
It's a little lonely.
Well, she does that every day, technically.
Yeah, I mean, if
Well,
you
yeah.
want to get technical about it, but I can like stare at you guys at least.
So it's better with us here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
And for the folks who are going to see the video and on my YouTube page, Andrew and I were coined by the Adjutant General Nash. We got this neat coin right there. So
it's really cool. That was a neat moment. I wasn't expecting that.
Go to the Up and Adam blog at TwinCityNewsTalk.com or go to the Facebook page. Check out the video for today's show, and you can see what that looks like. That is kind of it's very neat. Mm-hmm. That's a thing. Now you have to.
Now
keep
you
this
almost
on
didn't make it onto the base. You were going to have to.
Why?
You were going to have to do the show.
Is it because,
even more remotely?
Is it because you
like
don't...
via phone standing outside the base on the side of the road?
Is it because you don't look like a trustworthy guy?
Pretty much.
No, I don't know if we should tell the listeners what happened because I don't want them to know how easy it is to sneak onto a military institution.
Well, you didn't sneak. You were allowed on by the base commander. They made an exception to the rule.
Confused the heck out of the guy who was running the front gate.
Yeah,
I'm guessing mid-20, enlisted. And the rule is you can't get onto the base or can't get onto the base in a car without a valid driver's license.
Why did you not have your driver's license?
Oh, I did.
Oh.
I didn't have a valid driver's license.
Yeah, he had a driver's license.
Yeah, apparently my driver's license expired on my birthday.
That's when it expires.
How often? When do
That's
they?
when everybody's expires.
When do they expire?
Every 2, 4, 6, or 8 years or something on your birthday.
I'll tell you.
Now,
2, 4,
I
6,
just
or
got
8?
a Minnesota
I have no
license.
clue when.
Did you just count?
It's 2016. I know that. It was 2016 for me. When is yours, Andrew?
4 years.
Okay.
4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been 4 years since I have had to look at the expiration date of my driver's license, and I didn't. It's not something I routinely check. So I couldn't get on the base. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I told the guy, well, yeah, I'm here for such and such. And he's like, okay.
Oh, that's nice. Still can't get on the
come on.
base.
So I went and I parked off-site, and Andrew said they were making a call. So I drove up to the gate, and I said, they made a call. He said, no, they haven't. Can't go on the base. So stop lying to me. And finally, I was let in, and it was so weird for the guy who let me in because we were way off book at this point.
Right.
He was very confused. He said because it started with, well, you can't go on the base.
You're never getting on this base.
And then it was okay.
Here you go.
Go ahead.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Way to break the rules.
Well, I wasn't going to bring it up because I still have to drive to the DMV at some point today, Andrew, and now they're looking for me. I drive a white Honda.
No, it's a blood red pickup truck. Just look for a blood red pickup truck.
That's the name
Like
of my
big.
autobiography.
Is that like the specific color by the?
And I've got
company?
Dooley's several gun racks,
Right.
and it is jacked up.
Deer antlers on the hood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and the doors. What isn't blood red is deer antler.
And it's not like a deer antler painted on; it's sticking out as if the antlers are a
It's
part
very
of the
prickly.
truck.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. When we come back, Andrew, what is in the news bag?
Mark Dayton says that secrecy in government affairs is worth it if it means jobs for the Iron Range.
What?